Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. And no, that was never going to make it. Nice ball, and he's in, and the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
South Africa finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cafu spots it and intercepts. De Paul, Bellingham, Neymar, now it's Bellingham, Busquets, passing is crisp and sharp.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
De Paul, and it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, great ball! De Paul. Oh, what a climb! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something...
There's the hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Opts to play it back. And it's Neymar. Great hit! And he's following up! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well read, nice interception. Roberto Baggio. And that is a little undercooked. Vardiol calmly anticipates. Bellingham.
South Africa really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's really well manoeuvred. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! And he hits the net!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 28 minutes is...
South Africa get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Shapes to shoot! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. South Africa clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Holland, great chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Paris Saint-Germain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. It's Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off. Busquets wins the duel this time, and he's on his way! Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Now it's to Paul. Filippo Inzaghi. Mbappe. De Paul. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar! Another big chance that gets away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Always onto this. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. And he is just ripping it up. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
South Africa take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
South Africa leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. And the action is back underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Roberto Carlos. De Paul. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Filippo Inzaghi. Now, real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their 3rd corner. Hits one! He scores! The second half sparks straight into life. Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham to take it as usual. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, They're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Busquets, great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe, Neymar, Roberto Baggio, he rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Haaland did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's
The
Baggio.
attendance for this match was
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the
72,306.
counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now the finish! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Bellingham. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. Beckham. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed,
Substitution
Peter.
in
Certainly
progress.
the way he's been playing.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. David Villa. Some really good ball movement. That's an excellent interception. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's in a good position here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Fernando Torres. Belletti. Conte. Guardiola cuts it out. Nice sequence of passes, this. Messi. Baggio at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. And here's Torres. Good read, needed to be. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get away here? Van der Vaart.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's surging through. Oh, super ball. It's Baggio! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
South Africa have their second corner now. Four extra minutes added on. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. They're urging him to shoot. Torres with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Veron could try cutting inside here. Oh, smashing header! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
South Africa finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's delightful. It's Adriano! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hernandez. That is a great pick out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
And the finish! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Belletti. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kaka. Now it's Baron. And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Strong running down that left flank. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Guardiola will play through for the wide man. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Just eases him off the ball. That has not gone well. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Neymar has a go! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Davids. Throw in. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. Hits one! They've got to be quick to recover this. Beckham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a little off target. Nice, there's the hit! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Guardiola.
Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
South Africa heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Drogba. Hernandez cuts it out. Kaká. Conte. Now it's Barod. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cafu. Veron gets flagged offside. Iniesta wins the duel this time. Great ball if he can get there. Adriano! And it's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. South Africa get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Davids, Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's in plenty of space here. He's got tall. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Iniesta. And there's the end of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. South Africa do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
And the second half gets underway. South Africa trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Veron in acres of space out wide. That's it! And again! Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that is expertly dealt with. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Oh, good looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Maradona! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, he's had a shot! In he goes again! It's a loose ball. And he's being shifted off it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Adriano. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Dennis Law.
Veron, and he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. South Africa are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Iniesta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played out to the right. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Drogba! That is decidedly lacking.
South Africa certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Is number 14, Fletcher.
Neymar being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Adams. Beckenbauer. That's good vision. Defending of the desperate variety. Maradona does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That has been knocked clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Varane. Coming on to replace him is number 25, Beckham.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Beckham. South Africa have it back and can go again. Guardiola. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a cracking ball. Kaká. The ball has bounced loose now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van der Vaart, well, played right into his path. Neymar! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Guardiola. Kaká. Spread neatly. Law. Van der Vaart.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Corner number 3 coming up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. South Africa are looking to go forward now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's Haaland. And that's a throw-in. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. South Africa presented with a golden opportunity here. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Abiati will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
South Africa blast themselves. Haaland! Aimed beyond the defence. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. South Africa have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Neymar, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Make fine souvenirs.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. And Beckham! Good strike, quite an alarm. Pedri. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian foot. There's the hit! Oh, they could break here. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Oh, great ball! Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Serginho. Neymar. Neymar! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cafu. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, it's just a little long. No goals as yet. Oh, it's Batistuta. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. It is a corner, good chance. South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. He's had it. Tries a shot! Played into the middle. Batistuta. No, he's not getting his way this time. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pedri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Hits one! And the ball's come loose here. Has another go! Costa Curta can get it clear. Beckham.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
De Jong. Look at the space. Decent hit! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Haaland! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
South Africa grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Serginho. Pedri. And he's away. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. All over over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe, and the pass is intercepted. Pedri, and they can counter here, and it's Batistuta. Interesting ball. Mbappe! That's an excellent interception. Serginho. Yamal. He can run onto that. And he's managed to get free. Place it in low. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pedri. Batistuta. Cafu. Pedri. Pedri! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, what a mistake! Mbappe! He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
De Jong. Now who's going to be first to this? David Villa! Oh, that's well spotted. That's a good ball out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
South Africa clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pedri. South Africa needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, we've seen that early. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Haaland duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
South Africa get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Yamal, Cafu, Batistuta, shapes to shoot, and he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Villa very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will...
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager scream, and Beckham! Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get...
Now the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's following up! Serginho.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Threads one in. Costa Curta cuts it out. That is good alertness. That pass isn't the best. Played back in. Neymar. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 2 then.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 18.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Neymar. Opts to Neymar! And the lead stays intact, just.
Neymar is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveler.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Beckham,
27
the regular corner taker.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 42.
Cafu with a fine tackle. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicked it back promptly. Some good work on the right flank here. David Villa is wide and looking to get onto this.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6 será sustituido por el dorsal 14, Beckham.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Neymar.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Drogba. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Oh, super find. It's a goal kick. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Musiala. Pedri. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Cafu. To Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Van der Vaart. Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a key interception. And that has left him in a heap. Davids makes the interception. And time is up. South Africa did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
South Africa must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and... Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? South Africa have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a sharp pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness. And that's a look and place it forward. He won't be happy with that one. McAllister. That's Fitz. McAllister was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Beckham. Played into the box. South Africa are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads.
Can he finish? Mbappe gets flagged offside. Chiesa. Now it's Wirtz. That is a brilliant interception. Wirtz has cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's McAllister. Chiesa. Haaland. Still goalless at the moment.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Beckham. Messi. Messi! He's scored!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! After 23 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
South Africa have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. In with the challenge. Some resolute defending there. Gets his pass away. Goes in for the header! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause it.
Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Could be danger here. That is lovely. Out for a throw. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. South Africa have their second corner now. And a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, they can break here. McAllister is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, not quite. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gravenberg. He has found the way through. Picks out. Now the finish! It's a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
There will be 3 minutes
And
added
Szoboszlai.
time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Beckenbauer. Beckham. Neymar. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Salah. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
Smoking is only permitted.
It is
in
quite a
designated
game,
areas within
breathless
these grounds.
and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
South Africa head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're underway again. No reported change to either side during the break. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Robertson.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you.
Chiesa! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Wirtz! In he goes again. It's there! They have come roaring
listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
This has become one superb game of football. Haaland! No, not quite.
Haaland, it's so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. South Africa have got it back, and they'll have another. Tries a shot! It's in! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's away! Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Haaland! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
South Africa take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
McAllister, Davids gets over and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vids. McAllister, and here's the chance to counter. Cafu calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chiesa providing an outlet on that flank. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Konate does well to get it back. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Chiesa, number 11, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 18, Luis Diaz. Number 8, Darwin Núñez. Substitution.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Neymar. McAllister. And he cuts out the supply. Julie. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now he's off and running. And here's Diaz. Diaz charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the pass is intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister. Closing in, great hit! And one more try! He's scored! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Nicely aimed pass. Fiddles it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Julie! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Really well taken goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be.
And that is as far as it goes. South Africa can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
This is a lost children's announcement.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
South Africa definitely impressing me here.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, smashing header! He's got away with one there. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's played him through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shapes to shoot! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to...
Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. South Africa have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Alexander-Arnold. Palmer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's quick to snatch it back. He's looking... Straight chance! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Nice interception, well timed. Oh, he's found support out wide. Up he goes! Baggio finds himself offside. Beckham. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. Oh, well played. Beckham. Now it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. That has not gone well. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get in with a header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Saka goes on a charge down the left. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, well played, well played. Owen. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
And a quick
And
announcement
we are
today
up to the
that
break.
memorabilia
Well,
from
Peter,
today's
I'm just
match is
thinking
now
of
on
the best
sale
way
in
to
the
describe
stadium
that.
hall.
Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Here we go again then.
South Africa can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Done delicately. Messi looking to run onto it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Beckenbauer has got himself a free kick. South Africa have it back and can go again. Nicked it back promptly. Interesting ball. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Owen gets into some space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu clears. South Africa really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. That's a decent clearance. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Palmer, who's set up one goal so far. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
For this match was 71,550.
He's beaten the last man. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Messi. Number 14, Beckham.
Now it's Maradona.
Coming on
He
the
could be
field.
in here.
Number
Haaland!
Really
Got to be quick to recover this.
Number 7, Mbappe. Number 23, Rafael van der Vaart. Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Neymar. South Africa are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar, foot in.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to...
It's Maradona! Pedri. Owen. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Bouten. That looks a good ball through. Neymar! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Has another go. It's in. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
You can run onto that. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
The pass has gone astray.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, good-looking ball.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Maradona. Hits one! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Two up, big chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
So much time and space here. Danger averted for now, and they're quick to get it back. And the header! He will be livid with himself. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, we're on the way. He's got space in the area. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Played through for the wide man. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And he's picked out the run. In with a header! De Bruyne. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Abraham. Chance! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
South Africa finding themselves unexpectedly behind. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Bruyne, and here's Abraham.
Abraham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Looking for options for... And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a good ball out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Abraham has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Rodri. Good read, needed to be. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's found the way through. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, it's Maradona! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That has certainly made things interesting. Well, there's the shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Tries a shot! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Pedri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
South Africa go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Messi. There will be a throw-in. Goes searching with that cross. Kimmich getting this one clear. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's got away. And here's Abraham. Rodri. Passes short and sharp. Up he goes! Messi. Now it's Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Beckenbauer. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
For train departure times from all local major stations.
And the second half gets underway.
South Africa can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
De Bruyne. Pedri. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played back in. Oh, it's Abraham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Now that's well seen too.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Abraham shapes to shoot! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
After 55 minutes is number 90, Tammy Abraham. Substitution on the field, number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Baggio.
South Africa
Number
were 2 up. Van der Vaart!
Coming on the field, number 23, Rafael van der Vaart. Number 5, Erling Haaland. Number 7,
Kimmich gets good distance on it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Pedri. Played out to the right. Oh, that was vital.
The attendance for this match.
South Africa perhaps contemplating their next change here. Neatly clipped into space. Petit. Van der Vaart. And that has been clubbed away. South Africa have reclaimed it. And it's gone back to the keeper. Costa Corta. Petit. Van der Vaart. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland has got himself a free kick. Diaz. And it's Beckham. It's Pedri. Hernandez. And he welcomes it in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Closing in on the last quarter of an Abraham! And again! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 15, Petri.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Beckenbauer. And back to the goalkeeper. And he's been shifted off it. And Hernandez. Maradona, it's Maradona!
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Pedri, great defending, strong and determined. Pedri, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. South Africa needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though, it looked destined for a goal.
And here's Neymar. Good spot, he's seen the run. South Africa with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. South Africa are looking to go forward now.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Added time.
Now it's Haaland. He's in, has a goal! It's there! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well timed, excellent interception. And time is up. South Africa pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Petit calmly anticipates.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Neymar. Now it's Neymar! Missed by a fraction. Kept aware. and it is reclaimed easily. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a...
He's had a hit!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now that's well seen too. De Jong. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He could be in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted, and he was quick to react. And it's Messi. Oh, great, and the shot! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Kusanov. So we're still where we started right now. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Kusanov did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... Oh no, this does not... Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Alvarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi, and smartly reclaimed. Messi. Well read, nice interception. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Good ball over the top. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Conte. Oh, that's well spotted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. Messi. Now it's Messi. And it's Neymar. Oh, super find. De Jong. Mbappe. Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Iñigo can get it clear. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the ball's gone astray. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Haaland! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That has ended up in no man's land. He might be in here! And he was alert to it.
There will be one more
pass isn't the
added
best.
time.
Neymar. That is good alertness. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1.
To our better stadium folk.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Manchester United get the ball rolling for the second period.
South Africa clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Haaland. Haaland. And here's Haaland. Kusanov getting this one clear. Some good work on the right flank here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Played back in. Shot a goal! They scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kante does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckham.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
The attendance
60 minutes played.
Mbappe!
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little.
And the shots! Oh, taken with style! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That is a brilliant interception. Messi, nicely aimed pass. Tries to dink it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. But it is clear to see that he is... Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
Number 10, Messi. Number 7, Mbappe.
This might spell danger. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He can get that clear.
Maradona.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Didier Drogba. Substitution.
McAllister. He's been picked out. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Played out to the right. Now it's Neymar. And Beckham! No mistake! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
South Africa go into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Cavani.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, great chance! Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cavani. Great ball if he can get there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Great chance here to level it up.
Coming on the field is number 21, Ludovic Jolie.
Alvarez! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well-timed, excellent interception. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Four
added minutes on the board. That's been cut out, well played. Alvarez. And it's Cavani. Now it's McAllister. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
Alvarez! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? He's not got that quite right. And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish